Dane Glory, the inside runner. They're off this time. They've broken a very even line, and immediately London Eye swept straight to a lead of a length and a half on Dane Glory. In the third posse, Dane Line, followed closely by Timberland. Byrne run off his legs early, followed by Coo Cullen, Danny Dancer, Evander. Then Silver Duke, and dropping out to last is Burmarad. 7:50 to go. And here Dane Glory joined in front by Dane Line. They lead nearly 2 lengths. London Eye back to third. Timberland is fourth. A length further off is Coo Cullen. 1.5 Danny Dancer around Byrne, and then comes Evander, who's about 8 or 9 lengths off the lead. Silver Duke is second last, and last of all is Burmarad. Along past the 500 and the first here at the Gardens, and the leader Dane Glory. A half length on Dane Line, a length to London Eye, followed by Coo Cullen, Timberland, and Byrne over on the inside. Evander is still third last, and on the extreme outer they straighten now, and Dane Glory's rider goes for home. Coo Cullen pops off the rails and is challenging, and so too London Eye, and 3 lengths to Evander. London Eye and Coo Cullen put paid to Dane Glory, 2 lengths on Evander. It's Coo Cullen and London Eye clear of Evander. It's Coo Cullen pulling out plenty on the inside. He's coming away and he makes it 2 out of 2. Good performance by Coo Cullen to win. Very close between London Eye and Evander for second and third, and then Byrne followed by Silver Duke, Danny Dancer. Dane Glory knocked up, and then Timberland, Burmarad, and last of all was Dane Line. Grade in class today. Now the last filly is in, and we're set for the Masterton Holmes handicap. 1300 the journey. Volcanic Pearl drawn on the inside. They're off now. And again, a very even start. The favourite at the end of 150. Sweet Chloe straight to the front from My Wishing Star, and More Than a Woman wide in third. Flying Visit not far away fourth, followed by Keys, a length and a half to Pure Speed, followed by Eyes and Teas. Volcanic Pearls over on the inside, and dropping out last, Whole Lot of Rosie. They work to the side of the track and come along past the 850. And Sweet Chloe, she's anxious to run in the lead. She's got her mouth wide open. The rider has a very, very strong grip on her. She passes the 800. 3/4 My Wishing Star, a length and a half. In third position is More Than a Woman, followed a half back on the inside, Flying Visit, and 1 further off, Keys, Eyes and Teas. Volcanic Pearl, Pure Speed, and a Whole Lot of Rosie whips them in. 500 left to go, and Sweet Chloe given a bit more rein by the postilion Justin Sheehan. Around the corner comes the favourite by more than a length, My Wishing Star, Flying Visit, More Than a Woman, Keys, and then Volcanic Pearl, Eyes and Teas, and the others are headed at that point by Pure Speed. Sweet Chloe down to the 250, a length and a half, My Wishing Star. On the inside, Flying Visit, and then comes More Than a Woman, but he hasn't moved. Justin Sheehan on Sweet Chloe. Flying Visit on the outside, switching wide to go out after Sweet Chloe, but Sweet Chloe's in full flight. She's a nice filly, and Sweet Chloe does it again. Sweet Chloe from Flying Visit and More Than a Woman, and then Keys, Pure Speed, Eyes and Teas, My Wishing Star, Whole Lot of Rosie, and the rank outsider was last, and that was Volcanic Pearl. I'll soon be away. Starter climbs the stand. Presses the button, they're off. And Boothose, one of the smartest to begin, commencing pretty well, was Claire's Vision. And not far away as they settle fully into stride, Cape How, and moving up smartly pieces to be just behind the leading trio from Music Star, a trifle wide. And then comes De France, Sin City, Blue Kahn from Patch Adams, 3 or 4 lengths to Hayden. They swing the first corner and go past the 850, and Boothose keen to run. He can't get across to lead. Right on the fence, he's a half length on Cape How. A length away third is Claire's Vision, followed by Pieces the inside, and then Music Star. Length and a half, Sin City, parked on the inside of De France from Blue Kahn around Patch Adams, and 2.5 Hayden. At the 600 marker, Cape How on the inside is just the leader again from Boothose. Pieces tracks them a length and a half away third, 1 Claire's Vision. Inclined to drop off, passed by Sin City, then Music Star, De France with 3 behind it. Patch Adams, Blue Kahn and Hayden straightening up, and Cape How 3/4 to a length on Boothose, whose rider's gone for the whip, it's not responding. Pieces on the outside, setting after Cape Power, and then comes at the head of the other Sin City, and Patch Adams has made ground from Hayden. Cape Power still in front, coming to the 100. Pieces second, Sin City unwinding with Patch Adams, and Hayden out under the arches. Cape Power still in front. Patch Adams is bridging the gap too late. Cape Power from Patch Adams and Sin City. Then Hayden Pieces followed home by Blue Khan. A couple of lengths then to France Music Star, Claire's Vision, and Boot Hose has knocked up and has finished last. $1,100 the journey, the coordinated landscape series. And the field is off and running, and on the inside, Nabazox, one of the smartest out, joined and headed by Prince of Sports at Aspen Star, going quickly with Sanjani, and not far away, Quick Strike, then Manor Hill. Princely's Pratted out very wide, followed by Hot Secret, and then Festive Night. A break Tambourine, and very, very wide Lady of Letters from Just Imagine, and Captain Regent is at the tail of the field. Prince of Sports, the leader, 700 to go. 3/4 to a half length on Aspen Star, a length and a half third Nabazox, followed on the outside Sanjani. A length further away, Quick Strike, Manor Hill wide, and then Festive Night. Princely very deep. Hot Secret entrenched, a length Tambourine, Captain Regent, followed by Just Imagine, who's second last, and Absolute is Lady of Letters straightening up, and Prince of Sports a length and a half on Aspen Star. Nabazox on the rails from Sanjani. Hot Secret's made up a length and a half or so, and now switches to the outside, followed by Quick Strike, and Captain Regent's gone up on the rails. Prince of Sports the leader, about 100 to go. Here's Hot Secret. Once he saw daylight, he's coming quickly to Port Macquarie Galloper. Hot Secret runs to Prince of Sports. There won't be much in it. Hot Secret, I reckon, a nostril to Prince of Sports, very close. Captain Regent third, followed by Aspen Star, and then came Quick Strike, Nabazox. 2 or 3 lengths away next, Lady of Letters, Sanjani, followed by Just Imagine, Tambourine, Manor Hill, and then Festive Night, and Absolute in the race was Princely. Photo call for. Field of 8, 2,400 metres. Data has a look at his clock, sees they're right on time. Racing this time, Recall from the inside, Best to Break, commencing well, Royal Integrity. Third is Dashing Scene, a length and a half further back, Vitronite, followed by Henderson Bay. Touch the Groom, second last is Four Far, and Red Ivory drops to the rear. Recall just in front of Royal Integrity, coming along to the judge on the first occasion. Recall is over racing. Dashing Scene a trifle wide third, Henderson Bay fourth, Vitronite going wide as they turn out of the straight, and then Touch the Groom from Four Far, and a couple of lengths to Red Ivory, working their way to the side and linking up with the crossing near the 1800. And Recall shows the way, about a half length on Royal Integrity. Dashing Scene not having a lot of luck, wider out third. The favourite close to the fence, Henderson Bay, running fourth, and a couple of lengths further away is Touch the Groom, and then Vitronite. Next to last is the New Zealander Four Far, and 2 lengths to Red Ivory as they go along to the 1600 and swing towards the back section of the course. And Dashing Scene was caught out pretty wide, so the rider Dan Beasley decided to go to the lead on the Waterhouse Train Galloper, and into the back, 1,400 to go. It's Dashing Scene leading the way, 3/4 Royal Integrity, a length and a half to Recall, and then Touch the Groom on the outside of Henderson Bay, then 2 lengths to Four Far inside of Vitronite, 2.5 Red Ivory. Along the back of the course, going past the halfway at the 1,200, and Dashing Scene leaps along 3/4 to a length on Royal Integrity. Third is Recall, and a couple further away, Touch the Groom. 3/4 further back is Henderson Bay, followed by Vitronite and Four Far, and last is Red Ivory. Still no change in the order. Out of the back and going past the 900, and Dashing Scene leads the way, 3/4 to a half length on Royal Integrity. 2 lengths away in the third spot, Touch the Groom, just shading Recall, and 2 to Henderson Bay, nearly a length Vitronite. 1 further off is Four Far, and 3 or 4 lengths to the roughy Red Ivory. To the 700 they travel in the Roman Printing, Lord Mayor's Cup, and Dan Beasley riding hard on Dashing Scene. It's only a half to 3/4 of a length. Royal Integrity pushed along, Touch the Groom. Recall on its inside. Henderson Bay away from the rail, still 6 off the lead. And then comes 4 Far, Vitronide and Red Ivory. Around the corner, Royal Integrity swept to Dashing Scene and quickly put paid to him. 2 to Recall, Touch the Groom, and Henderson Bay getting out into the middle of the track where the going might be a wee bit better as they come to the 250, and Henderson Bay pounced on Royal Integrity, and the heavily backed favourite kicked away Henderson Bay from Royal Integrity. Touch the Groom and Recall. It's Henderson Bay in front, 50 to go. On the inside, battling on well as Recall, but Henderson Bay will get the money. He's a promising stayer. Henderson Bay beat Recall and Touch the Groom, followed by Royal Integrity, Red Ivory, Vitronide 4 Far, and Dashing Scene knocked up to run last. Darryl McClellan aboard it. Racing. Nanny Maroon actually first out. Sudden Smile is going to head her. Miss Doopsy moving forward, and Veloce's right up with the leaders. Revived will burn the lot of them off as Nanny Maroon drifts back and is passed by Whitfield Avenue and Dale Ruby with Transfer. And then Abeille Hostess and Air de Moore, followed by May, Call Me Lily, Harmonia and Dot the Eyes. Around the first bend they go. And the speedy mare Revived to the front 3/4. Miss Doopsy, 2.5 Sudden Smile and Veloce the outer. 2.5 further back on the inside rail is Dale Ruby. Whitfield Avenue is next caught wide. Transfer going up between Whitfield Avenue and Dale Ruby. 3 lengths to Abeille Hostess. A length further back, Nanny Maroon over Air de Moore. 2.5 then coming May, Call Me Lily, Dot the Eyes, and a conspicuous last, the grey mare Harmonia to the corner and Revived the leader. 3/4 of a length on Miss Doopsy as they straighten up now. Veloce third from Sudden Smile, Dale Ruby, and then comes Transfer and Whitfield Avenue. Well in the straight, 3:50 to go, and Revived in front. Got a break of more than a length now on Miss Doopsy, followed by Transfer, joining in from Sudden Smile, Dale Ruby, and Nanny Maroon to the outside. Here comes Nanny, 59.5 on her back, and the Scone mare swamped them. Oh, isn't she good? Nanny Maroon from Transfer and Revived as they near the wire. Great run, Nanny Maroon. Nanny Maroon trounced them from Transfer and Revived, then Sudden Smile, followed by Dale Ruby, Abeille Hostess, Dot the Eyes, Miss Doopsy, Veloce, Call Me Lily, Air de Moore. Whitfield Avenue, followed home by Harmonia, and last May. Could get them at any moment. Brass might have his head skew whiff, yes. Just trying to clear that. That's rectified, and they're off. And the best to begin was Arrogant Lad. Hydra Master jumped out nicely, followed by Uncle Nugget, Yes Ministers, Show Doll improving from Citrus Prince, and then Onyx Lord Denning, followed by Brast, who's a little worse than midfield now over Koala Con, Flahati next to last, and Absolute as Elite Trooper. They cover just over 300 metres, and the Canberra mare Show Doll strides to the lead from Arrogant Lad. Yes Ministers to third, the Victorian Hydra Master one off the fence fourth. Another Vic is next, and that's Citrus Prince travelling between Uncle Nugget, passing Citrus Prince now, and Lord Denning's on the outside. Onyx next on the fence over Brast, and then Koala Con to Flahati, a half-length Elite Trooper. Down the back of the track they travel, and by the 1200 metres, and Show Doll in charge, about a length and 3/4, Yes Ministers. Arrogant Lad third, 2.5 lengths to Hydra Master. Uncle Nugget 3/4 back on the rails. A length to Citrus Prince, closely attended by Onyx, and then Lord Denning. Over on the outside next is Brast, shading Koala Con to Elite Trooper, and the favourite ahead back on the inside, and that's Flahati. Down the side they work, and approaching the 800 marker, there's little or no change in the order, and the grey mare Show Doll by 2 lengths, Yes Ministers. Third posse is taken by Arrogant Lad, and then Hydra Master, Uncle Nugget on the inside of Citrus Prince, and 2 lengths to Onyx, being hard ridden, followed by Lord Denning, Koala Con. Flahati's a long way back from Brass second last, and Elite Troopers last as they come to the corner, and Show Doll snuck away here, and as they straighten for the run of the judge, Grant Buckley on Show Doll has her about 3 lengths clear. Second is Arrogant Lad. Third posse is Uncle Nugget, followed by Hydra Master, and a couple of lengths to Koala Con. Flahati's doing nothing. They're closing in on Show Doll. Arrogant Lad, Hydra Master bridging the gap, and then Uncle Nugget, followed by Elite Trooper from a long way back. Arrogant Lad and Hydra Master claim Show Doll. Arrogant Lad takes the lead. Hydra Master coming at Arrogant Lad. Arrogant Lad just in front, and Arrogant Elegant Lad wins the money from Hydra Master Show Doll, and Elite Trooper followed then by Uncle Nugget, Flahati, Koala Con, and then came Onyx, Citrus Prince, a long margin to Lord Denning. Brast was second last, and Yes Ministers trailed the field home. Starter pointing out something to one of his attendants. Climbs the stand, presses the button, and there they go. Holy Grail just a little slowly into stride, and Rasidi, one of the best to bounce, commencing pretty well, was the favourite. Crete wider out. Bogart is right up with the leaders, and the same can be said for River to Me. A length and a half further back comes Master Pom, closely attended on the outside by Dynamic Elite. A length further off in the race is Cafe Pompey, and then Arctic Will. Bracing Rhythm on the rails, and then comes Temulac, and further away is Stormy Mo. Over on the fence is Ascot from Chrysler Mirage, and Holy Grail whips them in. Crete goes to the lead now as they race to the 800 marker, about a length on Rasidi. Bogart is running third, River to Me in fourth position, closely attended on the inside next by Master Pom, and further out on the track next is Dynamic Elite, a length and a half Arctic Will, Bracing Rhythm, 2.5 to Cafe Pompey, Stormy Mo, followed by Ascot, Temulac, and then comes Chrysler Mirage, and Absolute is Holy Grail. They race to the corner, and Bogart slipping through takes over from Crete as they set sail for the judge. 2 lengths away next in the run is Master Pom, followed by Rasidi, and over on the inside is Bracing Rhythm. A gap to River to Me, and then Dynamic Elite. They're closing in on Bogart. Here's Bracing Rhythm going up on the inside with Master Pom, but Bracing Rhythm hits the front wide out from a mile back. Chrysler Mirage, Bracing Rhythm the leader. Master Pom on the outside is trying to get in, but Bracing Rhythm holding on, and Bracing Rhythm wins the last from Master Pom and Chrysler Mirage, Arctic Will, Rasidi, Bogart. Pardon me, Dynamic Elite was next. 2 or 3 lengths to Crete, who knocked up. Then River to Me, Ascot, Cafe Pompey from Temulac, Holy Grail, and last to complete the course was Stormy Mo. Officials in the final event of the day. Number 10, Bracing Rhythm, Huey Bowman has won the last. Hugh won the first on Coo Cullen for his former boss, Ronnie Quinton, and wins the last for Ronnie, our number 10, Bracing Rhythm, and in doing so has paid in New South Wales 12.30 and 4.10. By Barathea from Rhythm Kingdom, lovely reading, isn't it? Owned by K.L. Lee, K. Ewan, C. and S. Cheng, S. and W. Chan, S. Ho, K. Can, W. Lai, K.W. Lai, and L. Ting, 4-year-old bay gelding, and hadn't run since the 9th of December.